Peace, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Randumb Thoughtz. I'm your host, the LYR to the ICS is lyrics, y'all. Yo, we are here. It's another sunny day here in New York City, man. Like, despite the fact that it was cold yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here, I'm happy, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to the crew, I just want to say something real quick. Here at Randumb Thoughtz, we're very big about mental health. You know what I'm saying? Mental health issues and all that, the whole business. So, I just want to say that, like, if we're going to say this over and over again, guys, if you're dealing with any mental health issues, any type of like whatever, try to seek some help. Actually, no, seek some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because I don't think people understand the seriousness behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on how, like, what type of episodes you have, shit could get crazy. You know what I'm saying? It can be very severe. So please, like, reach out to somebody, man, a therapist, a person that you trust, your friends, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Please seek some help. Like I said, we here at Randumb Thoughtz are very serious about take care of your mental health. You know what I'm saying? You only got one life to live, man. So let's live it. And now let's go into the fuckery, man. Yo, crew, what's popping?
You're New York, New York.
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta get rowdy when you're in the city, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I just want to say, quick house cleaning. We like to say happy belated birthday to our own Stephanie Gale, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? Happy born day, Steph. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate it. That's why I'm here, man. I came to celebrate with y'all because you all are my tribe and I love you guys. I mean, Ed's my tribe. He's in LA though. But yeah, salute to you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't be surprised if you got some more family out here in LA too. So with all your connections.
I do. I actually do have family in LA.
See? Like she probably cousin with Snoop Dogg in them, man. Like, yo, that's Snoop Dogg cousin.
It goes further back, man.
Appreciate it.
P-Funk. We're talking about P-Funk over there, man.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's a lawyer. He's a lawyer over there. So.
You crazy. Yeah, it's the birthday girl, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's go with the intro. Steph, what's good?
Yeah, y'all know who it is. The birthday girl. It's Steph, y'all. And if you're on my IG, you saw me blowing out the candles doing that too. Yeah. What's going on, everyone? I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm in my 40s, stepping in just a little bit more, and I think I look pretty damn good for my age. So,
welcome to the 40 Club.
I've been in the 40 Club.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, you was in the 40 Club. My fault.
I'm at the bar, but I'm not on the dance floor yet. I'm at the bar. So
nah, I've been dancing since I turned 40. Fuck it, man. Like, yo, I try to dance the fat off. Like,
yo, but it's good to see y'all. What's up, Ed? What's going on, man?
What's good with y'all? ADV in the spot, Advis. We're back with another episode of Randumb Thoughtz Talk series. Shouts out to all the randos. Saw you in there, Taisha, everybody. Again, gotta celebrate Steph's birthday again, man. Much love to you. Thank you, fam. We are grateful to have you here and for you to just continue to be here with us and experience the F-free as lyric says, but that's it, John.
No, you will cut. You will cuss. It's the fuckery. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. One day you gonna slip up and you gonna say fuckery, and I'm gonna be proud of you. Fuck out of here. You gonna make sure that shit. That's right. That's right. And now that's a fact. A little bit more. Now it's time for Ramos. What's going on, baby?
What's going on, man? Not much. Chilling. Tired, but chilling. Steph's here. Went out last night. That's about it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures too, man. Like, I wonder who had the bagel and egg sandwich, man. That probably was Eric, man. He couldn't find no blood, so he had to get egg yolk.
Bagel and egg? What are you talking about?
Some shit I saw.
First of all,
it was.
No. Let me
It
explain.
was somebody's. It was on Steph's picture. It was on Steph's.
It was
Oh,
mine.
all right. With the fried egg, like fuck out of here.
I don't know what that was. I was concentrating on my own food.
You don't know good food, motherfucker. You don't know good food.
No, I know good food. What the fuck you talking about? Just because I don't eat fried egg, like I told you, that shit freaked me out. It freaks me. Fried egg freaks me out.
What? Fried egg freaks.
Yeah, it freaks me out.
So now we know fried egg and the vegan chopped cheese. Those.
What about it
freaks me out?
It looks like what about it freaks you out though?
All right, boom. So no, when I was 9, I was cooking some breakfast. I cracked one of the eggs and shit. Like it was a half developed chick that fell out. Ever since then, like every time I see somebody bite into a fried egg and I see the yolk run out, it reminds me of that half developed chick. It freaks me the fuck out. I'm sorry. Like it's stupid to you, but it freaks. That was like, y'all niggas is cool on the fried eggs, man. I'm not good. I'm nah.
Never eat Filipino food there, man. Because they got some weird shit there. They got the embryo, what you call it, duck eggs. Yeah, that probably fucking make you go crazy.
Philippines,
well, I mean, they got fried chicken in the Philippines, so I'm good. Like,
oh my god, what I had was wonderful. I had it was fried eggs, it was bacon, it was La Brea bread, not a fucking bagel. It was a West Coast special.
It was a fucking bagel.
It was not a bagel. It was.
No, I'm just bullshit. Like, yo, it was very bright. I know. I was just fucking with you.
I think it was focaccia. You know, I'm bougie and shit. So.
Well, no, it's your birthday. You deserve all that, man. Like you deserve all that, man. If you want to eat fried egg on your birthday, who the fuck am I? Just don't eat no vegan chopped cheese. That's all I'm asking.
And I put some hot sauce on it too. That shit was chef's kiss. Great.
Stephanie had a cronut at her favorite spot in Soho. I can't wait to try the cronut in Manhattan. No, I seen a picture of the cronut. I had a nostalgic moment when I saw that shit. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, when you're in New York, you need to go to this place, Dominique Ansel Bakery.
No, I'm going. Like, what that shit's called again?
Dominique Ansel Bakery. And this is
where that shit at?
Comes in.
That's in Soho, right? That's Soho.
No, what's the exact address? What's the exact address, man? Oh shit!
Happy birthday to Poison Pen.
Happy G-Day to Poison Pen, man. Homi in the building. That's all I gotta say with that, man. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a fact. Happy birthday to everybody's birthday that's this week. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to my man Alex. You know what I'm saying, man? My longtime homeboy Alex Brennan. You know what I'm saying? He a photographer and shit, man. Happy born day to him. You know what I'm saying? Happy born day to it's some girl I want to holler at, man. I forgot her name. Anyway, like happy birthday to her. Like, yo,
happy birthday to my grandniece. I can't forget her. I'm forgetting shit. Happy birthday to Dylan. Happy birthday to Dylan. Happy birthday to my homegirl Daylene. Today's her birthday. Who else has a birthday? It's a bunch of folks at DCA that have birthdays this week. But happy birthday to y'all. And shout out to all the randos. We love y'all. Thank you for coming through. Y'all coming through strong right now. Thank you so much.
No, that's a fact, man. Thank you to each and every one of y'all randos. Without y'all, it wouldn't be us. You know what I'm saying, man? And also,
yep.
And a special before we get into it, a special thank you to everybody who reached out to me this past week. You know what I'm saying? Like with the message I was talking about with mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate it's love and appreciation to all of y'all. To all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like y'all know, Wednesday I had a situation with that. So, you know, I'm not good at being vulnerable and all that. That's not really my lane. Check out Steph's vulnerable video. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube. Check out Songs About V. You know what I'm saying? We still think it stands for vaginal area, but okay, like we can do that. Shout out to Brown Girl Interrupted. I mean, no, it can, and it should. It can and it should. Like, yo, you know what I mean? It should. Shout out to everybody that was involved in that album, including the girl that moaned on Violent Honeydew. I like that. Like, no, but seriously, all jokes aside, man, please, guys, I'll say this again. I can't say it any more. Please take care of your mental health. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all. We need y'all out here. You know what I mean? And with that being said, y'all know what time it is, right?
What time is it?
It's time to let the fuckery commence.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Logic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
All right. All right, guys. Today is a very special episode for us here, man. Today's episode is episode 4-8. What is threatening hip-hop culture? Today we got some special guests here in the building, so let me go ahead and get to the introductions real quick, man. First off, we got my man here. He's the co-host of Restore Order Podcast. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Swave 7, you know what I'm saying, with Restore Order Podcast. He's also an MC in his own right. He a father, he an actor, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. Yo, give it up for the one, the only, Ike P, the God in the building. What's poppin', Ike P? Homi.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. We can kind of hear you. Oh yeah. Also, Team Homi representative too, man. What the fuck am I doing? I'm wilding.
You already know that.
Homi.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me. Sorry, I'm at work right now, so I may have to peel off in a second, but I'm here.
All right, man. Yo, it's great to have you, man. Like, yo, you already know Homi over anything. You already know how that go, man.
Facts.
All right. Hey, yo, and we also, and we also got my man here. He representing Monopoly Gang, Strong Island Zone. You know what I'm saying? MC, visionary, actor, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that in a bag of chips, man. You know what I'm saying, man? R.I.P. Granddaddy IIU. That was your mentor, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, please give it up for the one, the only, John Jigg's in the building. Yeah. What's good, Jigs?
Man, everything is good. I cannot complain, and even if I did, nobody would give a fuck. So,
nobody listening. Yeah, nobody listening when you complaining.
God damn, man, that was some positively negative shit right there. I didn't even know how to feel about that. Like,
nobody listening.
Shit. Well, yeah, you know what? You're right. Nobody would give a fuck. Like, damn. All right, guys, let's jump into it. The first question I got is actually the question that we're asking now. You know what I'm saying? In your opinion, John, we're gonna start with you. What do you feel personally that's threatening hip hop culture, and why?
Well, some of the I mean, hip hop has always been. Let's be honest, hip hop has always been violent. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Mm.
now it's taken to another level. You know what I'm saying? With social media, and we all know the story. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I think the value of a human life has become even less. To be honest with you, I think we're in a place now in this world, not just in hip hop culture, but in the world where it's just like nothing is sacred. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just
Mm.
do whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I think that's one of the things um I don't think we have enough there just isn't enough respect for life at this point, you know?
Nah, I definitely feel you on that, man. Like don't get me started on these little niggas, man. Like, yo, anyway, hey, um, yo, Ike, I gotta ask you the same question, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
what do you think?
I pretty much concur with what he said. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the level, the generation now in hip hop is different. You know what I'm saying? We have a whole younger generation that's creating a whole wave of things, like with the drill music and all that shit. So with the drill sound, that started in Chicago, and then it made its way out here. And once it's made its way out here, it just turns everything upside down. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as what's threatening hip hop, to me personally, I think the drill sound, nobody comes out with positive drill music. Nobody's not making no records about, what these kids should not be doing towards, there's no more, we don't have a self-destruction record. Let me just say that. We don't have a we need a new age self-destruction record, B. That's what we need. We need the younger gen, like how back in our days, all the popping artists, they see what was
Hmm.
going on around. Okay, let's get together and make this song called Self-Destruction. Let's do that. We need a new age, up-to-date self-destruction. We need these drill rappers and all these other rappers that's popping and all that to make a song like, yo, if y'all want to influence the youth so much, the youth is influenced by negative music mostly right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a
they got,
fact.
like now we used to clown dance rap music. There ain't no more of that shit no more.
No, that's a fact.
Ain't no more
That's a fact.
dancey rap music no more. You know what I mean? You don't even got. There's no more Soldier Boys making. There's no more. There's none of that no more. It's straight drill kill music, my nigga. Straight murderous music. There's no more. There's no more variety in hip hop no more. There's no more variety. It's either you're gonna trap or do some dumb or drill.
Or you're
It's
gonna be a
no.
drug addict.
Yeah, know what I mean? Or you're gonna put key like there's nothing that differentiates shit nobody themselves in rap no more, hip hop no more. Like we don't have variety to be like, oh, let me go listen to him. Let me go listen to Common. Let me go listen to a little Onyx. We had a
That's a
different. We had
fact.
Common. We had Onyx. Trial Call. We don't got shit like that no more. Everybody raps the same. It's all redundant. Everything is all the fucking same, yo. You see what I'm saying? Like the only people that have a different type of sound is the Buffalo niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it a thousand, New York music ain't
Yeah.
New York. New York radio is not New York radio, man. That's
No, that's a fact.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you ain't listening to like couple underground stations or when niggas is playing, niggas is being selective, playing certain niggas shit in New York. You know what I'm saying? You got to be selective when it comes to breaking records now. You know what I'm saying? So if certain people
That's a
ain't on the
fact.
radio, if certain people not on the radio, it's hard to gravitate to New York radio because we don't have them banging joints. Like, you know what I mean? Them banging New York hits and shit like that no more. We don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's different now. Hip hop is different now. That's why
But
Well,
I still
I
listen to
think a
old
reason
shit.
I think a big reason for that, not to cut you off, but I feel like a big reason for that is, now radio is run by like two or three major corporations. You know what I'm saying? So before you would have a program director and you would have a playlist in each region. Now it's like two or three corporations over the entire United States.
Yeah.
So that same playlist is going out to everybody and they have to play it. It's like when you work at your job, they give you a list of things to do. You have to do it, or you're not gonna have a job no more. You
Gotta
know what I'm saying?
follow protocol.
Yeah, right. So it's only a few names like a flex, people that got that have the seniority and the, you know what I'm saying, and the say so to be able to, slide something in there.
Yeah, but then again, that goes back to niggas picking and choosing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Niggas be picking and choosing, they selective.
Why? Hold on a second. No, sorry, brother. Like, Cat's been picking and choosing since like, I would say since during our time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we had that.
We had
the payola era.
Yeah, it's always been payola.
Yeah, there's always been payola.
It's not what you know, it's who you know. You got the
no, but that payola's been going on since before all of us was even born. I mean, like payola, like that's been going there since Muddy Waters and shit. Muddy Waters.
All the white records played over the race records, like how
Muddy Waters.
That wasn't an Elvis Presley song. That was a Big Mama Thornton song. Like,
Yeah.
The blacks were being expressed.
Like hip hop now is like it's what hip hop is freestyling.
Yeah.
Hip hop is freestyling right now. It's not like we're back in the days. Hip hop had a direction, had a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only purpose about hip hop is making bread. About the bag.
Hey, well, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you when it comes to that. Don't
get me wrong. Part of something get paid for your likeness and your talents, of course. But that's what it's all about now. It's the bag.
Yeah.
It's all about the bag.
Well, Chicken and Beef says, don't gloss over self-destruction. We are the world. I need to know who agrees with me. Who's coming with me? Like, what? Get the fuck. He's an unpopular opinion. Self-destruction. We are the world with trash songs. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Now, seeing the whole
self-destruction was crazy.
Wait, hold on, man. Let me just say this. No, hold on. Listen. That's
all right. Go ahead.
Listen, that has his opinion as far as being trash. But the point of the matter is, this is the point of the song. If the point of the song is trying
the
to
message.
Yeah, it's a message. People trying to
message.
We can work on the packaging.
Reach the youth. Reach the ear, reach the mind, reach the heart. We trying to reach people. We trying to change somebody with this song. We don't care if you find it whack, but if a kid in your family can hear that song and don't do dumb shit, be happy for that.
And it's all about the presentation. It's all about the presentation. Like, just because it's positive don't mean it's got to be corny. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, it's uplifting. It's supposed to uplift and make somebody be like, nah, let me not do that. Let me do this. You understand what I'm saying? There's 6 degrees of separation. He could think the song is whack, but his family member's smoking crack and he don't need to. Listen to the song. Self-destruction is self-explanatory. Don't destroy yourself. We're trying to make sure you don't do that. You can think the song is whack all day, but it's the point of the song.
Nah, I get it.
We don't have songs like that. And that's my point.
I don't agree with self-destruction being whack though. I thought that song was actually dope.
Yeah, me too, man.
And also, all in the same game, the West Coast.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, John.
I thought that was fire.
Let me tell you something about that song. Let me tell you about that song. True fact about that song. That's the only time MC Hammer had a hard fucking. What is that? A hard fucking 16, B. A hard verse. That's the only time MC Hammer, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I know my mother rolling in her grave, God rest her soul. Hammer was garbage. I hate You Can't Touch This. I hate Turn This Mother Out. I hate Too Legit to Quit. Don't play them shits around me. But he had the hardest fucking verse ever.
That being said, that goes to show the part of the variety we had in hip hop.
Yeah, you had other options.
That's a fact.
If I want to hear drill music today, and I think get the bag today. What else did I hear?
I think, and to be honest with you,
these rap females talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have variety no more.
What's up, Justine?
You know what I mean? It's hard now, so I listen to old shit still. You know what I mean?
No, you get the fuck out of here. Pumps to the bumps my ass. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man.
I could do without the bikini drawers.
Yo, wait,
Nigga said pumps in the
did him have a fucking like a fucking speedo and that shit? Yo, that shit wasn't hard. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Pumps in the
Like-
bumps. Pumps in the bumps. I like the girls with the pumps in the bumps. Get the fuck out of here.
Hanging out with Chuck Knight. Hanging out with Chuck Knight.
No, but wait, did MC Hammer have like speedos he had speedos in the video? Who the fuck was he him in speedos? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Stop.
Hey, yo,
Stop.
who is that in the
Yo,
chat?
read that.
Yo, chicken and beef.
Hey,
you gotta
yo.
relax.
Oh,
You gotta relax.
You gotta
Yeah, I didn't
relax.
want to see that part.
nah.
You gotta relax, yo.
He could have kept
Like,
that part. He
yeah,
kept to himself.
yeah, yo, chicken. Be starting to wonder about you, chicken. Like, word to
Yeah,
my
that's
mother.
crazy.
Like, we
You
starting to
gotta
wonder,
relax.
man.
This is what you need mods for, man.
Well, let me ask everybody else. Yo, Famos, I'll ask you the same question, man. Like, what is your opinion? Like, what do you think is threatening hip hop and why?
Well, see, the thing is, like, where I see is, like, I don't think anything can really threaten hip hop, because if we're talking about 50 years strong, right? Like, things are going to evolve. Different trends are going to come in. Now, we're talking about the youth. That's a completely different. And of course, hip hop is like the prevalent thing within the youth, right? That's what they're mostly looking at. That's different. I don't see like it being potentially a threat, because it's always going to change. People's perspective is going to change. And what Ike, right? That's his name, Ike.
Yeah, Ike. He coming back in. He just came back in.
No, I was just mentioning something he has said. I'm kind of like connecting what I'm saying. He said that the radio thing, I don't think radio has the staying power that I used to have. I mean, people are breaking albums on streaming. So like kids, youth are looking to TikTok, whatever, social media to find new albums, new sounds, new people, right? So it's not the same thing. I do agree that radio is dominated by maybe like 5 artists right now. And that's it. That's the way, but that's always been like that.
Crazy.
But it's always been like that.
Good New York artists out here, yo. And
that's a fact.
Hardly any New York City artist on the radio. If it ain't Kaya Baby or somebody else that's like Kaya Baby, she can rap. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of rap like that doesn't get its recognition because the audience is scared of that shit, yo.
Yeah.
And the radio stations know that, the audiences are gonna gravitate to this because she's just bar heavy. She's not talking about popping pussy. She's not talking about none of that.
Yeah.
So the radio stations feel like, nobody's gonna gravitate to that. You know what I'm saying? So when you got artists such as her, or there's
Rhapsody.
other artists that could rap on her level.
Yeah, like Rhapsody.
But there's a plan. That's a plan for that. There's a plan for that. They don't want people. They don't want these kids. They don't want these kids to hear positive messages from artists. Like if I'm a 17, 18-year-old kid right now and I'm trying to get on, right? If I got any type of common sense, I know that if I'm rapping something positive, I am not getting no major record deal. It's just not happening
at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Or,
if you
go independent.
To do that was
That's exactly
you in the mud. If you I gotta get.
Logic.
But Logic been on for 10 years now.
That's true. But
Logic might probably wouldn't get signed right now. But I'm saying if he was
guys, one at a time.
Right now, I don't think he would get signed right now, just starting out.
Yeah, but the thing is, nowadays you don't really need a label. Labels don't really do shit.
Nah,
you go independent,
but
and
you want to be on the radio.
That's different. But like I was saying, I don't think radio has the power that it used to have. I do agree it's dominated by 5 people, but I don't think radio has the power. Like, you know what I mean? Streaming is such, like, kids nowadays, they're breaking albums, like I said, TikTok, social media, streaming, and making more money potentially because they're not being taken by the industry, right? They're not taken out of their pocket. So recouping.
Independent.
Yeah, exactly. Independent is pretty much
you definitely don't need the radio.
Yeah, you got a strong team, you're good.
But there's definitely a certain level of stardom, and if you're trying to, level that to your career, that the only radio could do for you. Still at the same time,
I agree. But most of the people already on. Most people already on already.
When you got a song in rotation on radio, your show price doubles, your feature price doubles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was reading the comment, but I see your point. But I think
You
most
know
of the people already on, like they either have like an industry behind them trying like what we call industry plans, or they already have a name in the industry, so the rotation is guaranteed.
Well, see, here's the thing. I want to use this. I want to use this group as an example. They actually celebrating 20 years with their first album, The Listening, Little Brother. Like,
Shout out
I'll
to
give you
Little
the.
Brother,
Shout out to Little Brother.
Knife Wonder.
Shout out to Knife Wonder too, like who's technically no longer a part right now, Little Brother, but that's their thing. You know what I mean? No, just hear me out. Hear me out. The Listening's been out for like 20 plus years. I think they're celebrating their 20th anniversary this year, like this month or whatever. I'll tell you a quick story. When I went to Fat Beats, you know what I'm saying? I bought the Listening off a happenstance. Nobody told me nothing about Little Brother. I didn't know nothing about Little Brother. Knife Wonder. I didn't hear I didn't know Pooh Tay, Knife Wonder, none of that. I looked at the cover. I looked at
nice.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hell yeah. He's like one of the most underrated, man. So Sky Zoo, all of them. Like, but just hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, wait, what you say? Wait, shit, a story. Nah, just hear me out. So when I when I went to pick it up, right? I looked at the cover art and I took a chance on listening to it because you got to remember the Listening when it came out, it didn't have any promotion. That shit had no promotion.
They have one video, like and no,
what,
barely anybody
what video?
saw it. They have a music video for the
Hold on, to this very day that I'm speaking to y'all, I haven't seen not one video off the Listening.
Am I right?
Not
Though?
one.
Am I right? There's a music video for the Listening?
No, there's no.
Sure.
There's no view. Like there's no videos. Like they didn't. Fonte said it in the song. Fonte said in the song for.
Oh, I think you're right.
No,
I think
Minstrel
Show. You're right. Minstrel Show. Minstrel Show had to. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Hold on. I'm talking about for the first album, The Listening.
Yeah,
they don't have one video for that. But you know how much respect and how many niggas was really fucking with them after I went home and popped that CD in my CD player. I was like, yo, who the fuck is it? This shit crazy. Who the fuck are these niggas? Like, yo, like, and like I said, I happened to buy the album off a happenstance just because it happened to be there. And it happened that I needed some new music to listen to. I just bought it, trusting and believing that this was gonna be a dope fucking album, and it exceeding my expectations to be way more fucking dope than than what I expected. So shout out to Little Brother, shout out to the Listening 20-year anniversary, all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? Like it's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that like it's artists like Little Brother who shouldn't have to make one of the most classic fucking albums in all of hip hop to sit there and come out with the Minstrel Show off Atlantic. They should have been signed Atlantic. You know what I'm saying? No, they should have been signed. They should have been out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's how much talent they had.
The Minstrel Show was dope.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking nothing away from it. Like the Minstrel Show was a dope ass album, but The Listening is a classic to this very day.
Good clothes is my
but you have people, but you have groups like also Cunning Linguists. Like,
I was about to say that. Yeah, I was about to say that
too. Cunning Linguists also.
Cunning was definitely hard.
Classic after class, like
Slum Village. We're talking about Slum Village at the same time. Era. We talking about that era. You know what I mean?
R.I.P. J Dilla. R.I.P. Batin. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like all those groups, they were like.
Huh? What'd you say, Seth?
No, I was saying Cunning Linguists. They're not signed to any labels.
Yeah, but
no. But I'm saying even no, I'm talking about but back during our time, like Cunning Linguists should have got a record deal. Like they should have got pushed. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that should have got pushed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas.
They didn't make the money they should have. Like for example, someone like MF Doom didn't make the money he should have made. Like classic album, the classic album. I mean,
mad underrated.
Like like from his production to his own collab albums, whatever. He just put out like something that nobody ever saw before, other than maybe potentially Kool Keith, right? In terms of like the way he rapped, in terms of like the persona thing, and then until Eminem came, whatever. But it doesn't matter. Like people like that, like they never really made the money they should have. They had staying power, right? They were respected by the peers and by like the industry, but they didn't, but that's the most important thing. I feel like If you can make a living off your art, then fuck it. If you can make more off your art, amazing. But I agree with you.
I even go as far as
an artist. Once I realized that everything, you know what I'm saying, I was able to put everything in perspective. Like it wasn't about, you know, when I was young and I started out, I thought, you know what I mean, it was about getting a record deal and you know what I'm saying. But
we all did.
Once I learned and I started to see things and I started to grow, like yo, if I could just build my little own fan base and go directly to them, why not?
And then I mean, going back to the Team Homi, like PH, who I also personally knew, like that dude had a house. That dude had a
R.I.P.
house.
PH.
He was making money.
R.I.P.
I think one of the first probably in the crew that I think he was making 6 figures at one point. And
Who?
he didn't
I missed what you said, Steph.
No, PH, Pumpkinhead was making a good living off of hip hop, and he didn't have a record deal.
Well, no. See, the thing is, PH is a rarity. Like that, you have rarity. Sorry to cut you off, Steph. Forgive me.
No, all I'm saying is it's possible.
It's possible, but it's a.
See how he did it, but it was possible.
But no, the thing is, you knew PH, I knew PH, Ike knew PH. We knew the shit that PH had to go through to do that. You know what I'm saying? The sacrifices and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, yo, they're like we know. We know we've been there. We're part of his story. You know what I'm saying? So I can sit here and tell everybody that's watching, whether they believe it or not, PH is a rarity. He is a diamond he's a diamond in the rough amongst a whole bunch of other niggas that fell to the cracks, that were underrated or had to go another route or whatever. Substantial. Another one, like we are part of his story. You know what I'm saying? So we swipe sever. You know what I'm saying? We're part of his story. You know what I'm saying? So we know those guys that deserve to be pushed out. Even Ike and John, like we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, you got these execs, these radio execs and these personnels and these and the powers that be, you know what I'm saying? Be on some old bullshit and feed niggas the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, the drill rap, the kill rap, the trap, and all this other bullshit. Even the mumble rap that was going on a while ago. It's what the Chicken Beef said. It's possible you got to move like a business. That too. Yes, you do have to move like. But there's a lot of niggas that move like a business and they fall under the cracks because the right person didn't find them, or it just for some reason wasn't a time, or that that project they came out with didn't really pop in the States, but it popped somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go to where you pop. There's niggas here in the United States that they don't pop here, but you go to France or Europe or whatever, they bit like who's that dude, the church rapper,
Lecrae.
you know him. Yeah, Lecrae. Like he was popping in for America for a short while, but then he fizzled down. But then he went to Europe. Yeah, he went to Europe. I saw an interview on BT France. That nigga is big in France.
Yeah,
blew up.
Not for nothing. I mean, I've been overseas before. I got actually March 4th. I got a show in London. So trust me, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to London. Yeah, I need to go to London, man. Shout out to Children of Zeus.
Shout out to you for that. That's what's up.
No, that's a fact. Shout out to John. Yeah, Jigg's my nigga, man. I know him for years, man. Like, yeah.
Oh, and also Funky DL. That's another one.
Funky DL. Yeah.
Funky DL.
Who?
Funky DL.
Like that dude's been popping for a while, and he has a lot of albums. Like he has like 17 albums.
Nope,
something like that.
More than that. Steph. He got
20 plus, right?
He released back in 2020. He released. It said the album's called 20.
Yeah, 20. Yes,
but he's done 3 other albums after that. So he about like 23.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like once I really got into the game, the first peak I really got at like the underground hip hop scene was like shout out to Diabolic. I think Ike P, you probably know Diabolic. You know what I'm saying?
Course,
Yeah, we know Diabolic.
I did a song with
he's
Diabolic in October. Shout out to Diabolic in October.
Yeah.
I did a song with both of them before.
So shout out to October too, B. Like
Yeah.
18 in a minute.
I did a song with Diabolic in October.
Yeah, so Diabolic is from Huntington, Long Island. My wife is from Huntington, Long Island. So we moved to Huntington. And
wait, hold on. Huntington Station?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
my son mother from Huntington Station. I already know how that go.
Oh, I feel bad for you. But anyway,
yeah, please feel bad for me. Feel bad. No. Yo, shout out to Huntington Station. Shout out to Huntington Station, man.
What's up? But you know, I had already known Diabolic. We knew each other, but once I moved to Huntington, I was literally like right around the corner from him. So we started working together. Also, you know what I'm saying? And he was putting me on to like all these other artists that are killing it, like people that you never probably heard. That the average person doesn't know who they are, but they, you know, 6 figures on the road every year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Look at how IQ rolls. We talk about IQ Steph's some boy IQ. Like he makes his money. You know, sometimes he gotta kind of divert his way, but he makes his money through his art. You know, there's different ways you gotta navigate. You maybe not outside the box.
Well, wait, hold on. IQ, that he used to be on low budget. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to low budget crew, Cat Brown. You know what I'm saying? Ken Starr. It's too many fucking names. The Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Odyssey, another one.
I just heard a song of that this morning. A new that song came out. Yeah, Odyssey.
Yeah, you heard his new album?
Not yet.
Yeah,
I heard.
Yo, that shit is fire.
He's on Stone's Throw still. He's on Stone's Throw still, right?
No, I thought he was on Mellow Music.
Mellow Music.
You're right.
Hold on. Mellow Music was his label, but I don't know what happened with that. But he's on another label now because I think he sold Mellow Music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he on another, like matter of fact, he created his another label. He's on his other label and shit. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Mellow Music. Shout out to Sky Zoo. Check out that album with the other guys. The Mind of a Saint. It's a fucking classic. I'll say this again. Sky Zoo and the other guys, The Mind of a Saint. Check that motherfucking album out. Season 6 of Snowfall is out right now. Check that shit out. The nigga,
he's checking out the album. He actually wrote an article about it too. The producers of Snowfall put him on to the Sky Zoo and other guys' album.
Oh, so they know. So they know about it. So Snowfall niggas know about that shit. That you know what? Let me catch season 6 and you ain't put one of them fucking songs on. Let me catch season 6 and I don't hear I want to hear bodies. I want to hear bodies.
I want to hear
bodies.
I mean, first two episodes are crazy too. Oh,
I want to hear bodies. I want to hear bodies on them.
Shut up. Don't say nothing about that first episode, Steph. Shut up.
I'm not
Wait, hold up. Wait, you talk about season 6, episode 1?
The final season of Snowfall, yes.
Yeah, season 6. I saw that. That shit was crack, my nigga. Like the first two episodes, that shit crack.
You don't watch spoilers. Don't spoil for him.
Chill out.
Yo, wait, hold on.
Let me go through that experience.
Hold on.
I don't care what anyone says about Empire or the other shit. The one for 50 Cent show.
No, you better not disrespect Power. What the fuck are you talking about?
The best drug-related series ever.
Wait a minute. The Wire?
Nah,
it ain't better than The Wire. It is not better than The Wire. What the fuck you talking about?
You can't compare The Wire.
You can't compare it.
And then Snowfall is based on somewhat true events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but The Wire is too though.
I mean, true. That is true. Know what I mean? But the Snowfall shit is a different area of things.
It's definitely a different.
I just want to.
It's filmed. It's portrayed before The Wire.
I just want to say two things. First off, fuck Buckley, and number 2, fuck Aunt Louie. Y'all's on some fuck shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all some fuck shit. Nah, Ike, I didn't spoil it for you. Like you saw the season 5, they was on some fuck shit. Like I don't fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Louis did bad. She definitely did bad.
That's
I mean,
it.
the
Like
last episode of season 5 was wild.
Louis
Last
fucked up.
episode of season 5 was retarded.
no, that's a fact. Hey yo, Buckley, stay off the powder, nigga.
Hey, yo, come on, man. You fucking shit up.
No, the nigga was on the powder in season 5. What you talking about? How fucking ill on season 5?
Hot right now.
We're not supposed to do spoilers.
Season 5. Season 5. You ain't seen season 5?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about season 5. I'm on 6.
All right, so you know what? So no, John is right. John is right. We do have to go to another topic. I have another question, and this is pertaining to battle.
Didn't get to answer the question.
Oh shit, my fault. Well, well, Adviz. I asked you the question. Real quick, what do you think is threatening hip hop and why?
I agree with everyone what they've said. The other thing I think of is honestly what Eric thought about too is not necessarily hip hop being threatened, but I know it's being manipulated, and what's happening is a lot of that is coming from how the media pushes, like we were saying, all the BS that's coming out in the music, and what that does is again manipulate the masses to what's popping and what's not, and what's really needed and what isn't. So you feed people toxic stuff for such a long time, you wonder why people still want the toxic stuff.
Yep.
That's a very interesting point, Advis. You know what I'm saying, man? I fucks with what you just said right there. Stephanie Gale, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What do you think is threatening hip hop and why?
I agree with Eric too. I think it's kind of like it's going in a way of jazz in a sense where in order to find the quality hip hop, you have to kind of look for it these days. But it's a good thing there's a lane for that type of hip hop where they have their own niche market. You don't need a great deal of fans to make a living and do your thing and put out that quality for the masses. But I think as far as I agree with Avis. It's also the messaging that the powers that be are manipulating and putting out there. You're only hearing specific messages going out, and if it's anything positive, it's like Lizzo, SZA, just something that's kind of palatable. But I think when I look at it, also I look at not just gang violence, infiltrating hip hop and all of that, drugs and all those things infiltrating hip hop, but also our pioneers are dying off quickly, like young. Everyone's dying before they hit 60. Like
R.I.P. Juke.
When you don't have those foundations like telling you or showing the younger generation coming up how it started, what their principles, what their foundation was, like it's
but we still have some of that. We still have we got the hip hop museum in the Bronx. They just got to take their ass to the Bronx. Like what I'm saying, like
they're working on that.
Yo, listen,
but they're working on it though.
Hey guys,
but I agree.
What's up, Ike?
I gotta get back. You know what I mean? Gotta get back to work.
Thank you, Ike. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining us, man.
Of course, we go rap. I want everybody to be well. Yo, enjoy your trip in London. Have a safe one. You heard? Kill that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
You're ready, yo.
All right. Thank you for joining us, man. Take care. All right.
I was gonna say what Nurture just said, but now they're working on basically compensating the founders of hip hop. So that's something that didn't exist before. You know what I mean? Those didn't care. One advocating for that with Chuck Schumer. I think Chuck Schumer, right? I think it was Chuck Schumer.
No, it was Senator Chuck Schumer.
Yeah. So like that's something that did not exist, right?
Swiss Beats came up with that.
Where they trying to do a union where they take like a small percentage from everybody and they pay dues to a union so that some of the guys who kind of have been forgotten about and things like that can, you know what I'm saying? So that when you got a black Rob in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, he don't have to worry about his hospital bills. when you got whoever
Even
in the
DMX.
hospital. Yeah, DMX. You know what I'm saying? That type of
Rest,
thing. You know what I'm
rest in peace, DMX. Rest in
All
peace,
that
Black
people
Rob.
hurt.
And I just want to say real quick, fuck academics. You think we forgot that you said that stupid nigga shit, and you thought I forgot that shit? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? With a hard one,
Paul.
with some butter on
Yeah,
it. I
pause.
said it. Fuck you.
With a hard
Pause.
16. With a hard
With a
16.
hard 16-inch.
MC Hammer's
I said
hard
it.
section, huh?
With MC Hammer's hard 16.
With MC Hammer's hard 16.
Yeah, you need to be. Yeah, let's replace academics with one of them girls in the Pumps in the Bump video.
Yeah, punk
Yeah, right.
motherfucker. Like you thought. Hold on. No. I'm being serious here. You thought you're gonna disrespect the motherfuckers that the legends that gave you a job. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, your ass wouldn't be employed. Let's be realistic. Your ass would probably be at McDonald's flipping my burgers. I said it, flipping my burgers. Hey, you stupid fuck! I want a number one. Hurry up, and you better not spit on it. Yeah, think about that. No, hold on. Think about that. Like, yo, yeah, this is a trigger moment. We have these every now and again. It's a motherfucking trigger moment.
All right, Keith Murray.
Yeah, a Keith Murray moment. Let me tell you something. All right, you need to respect the forefathers that paved the way for you to sit there and talk that shit you talk. You know what I'm saying? So either acknowledge them or shut the fuck up and get out of our culture. I said it. Get offended. Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, there's one I won't acknowledge, but
no, like I gotta be that way. Be like a word to my mother. Like, yo, I'm not gonna sit there and let no punk ass academics, you know what I'm saying? Like sit there disrespect about, oh, they dusty. They're dusty. They're dusty. Yo, dog, your girl said your balls is dusty. Shut the fuck up, man.
The butterfly.
Wow.
Butterfly.
Wow. Hey, yo,
butterfly.
Notes, what up,
Who's that?
baby?
Who's that shadow there?
There
now
it
you
is.
good. Good
yo.
now. You kind of in the dark there, man.
What's going on, Notes?
Y'all see me now?
yeah,
A little better. A little
Get
better.
some
Yeah.
light.
All right.
Turn it on.
turning towards the light.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Turn around towards the light. You can't.
Better?
No.
Oh, you're using the computer.
Wow.
You're using the computer or the phone.
Yo, John,
I'm on
really?
my
I'm with you on that. Like, really?
Turn your
Like,
laptop
pump to
away.
the
You can turn
bump.
it around. Like put the laptop back towards the window.
Face.
How about
Oh
this?
my
Wow.
Oh, Aaron Paul. Oh my
Yo,
God.
them niggas black.
From the past.
Better?
Yeah.
It's better. It's better. Yeah, much better.
All right, bet. Sorry about that.
Yo.
You know, we had to
Hey, yo,
move
Notes,
stuff
what's going on, man? Like, oh my God. Yo, I don't know. I'm still with this pump to the bump shit right here. But yo, like, what's going on, Notes? What's popping, man? Where's the Nubis?
He's in the Skinner right now. I'm in the room right now.
Oh, all right, cool. Like, we trust you.
We already have the first phase of the kids. We already have the first. It's already here. So yeah.
Cool. That's what's up,
It's not
man.
my
Like,
nephew, it's not my nephew, my niece yet. That'll come later. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. But yeah, but they're good right now. We just in this we in this space. Everything is back in my room. So my studio, all in the room, all that's all in the room right now. So yeah.
well, I mean, no, it's good to hear from. Wow, what the fuck was that? Living color? Like, oh man. Vanilla Ike, I'm done, man. This nigga, man. Like, yo, listen. I don't know, but yo, listen, guys. I do have to ask this next question. I wish Ike was here for this question, but he's not. So I feel like this. Let's talk pertaining to battle rap now, because I've always wondered about battle rap. Like, I remember I had a conversation with Swave and a conversation with Poison Pen. Happy birthday once again to Poison Pen.
Yes.
I remember me getting into the battle rap scene, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to get in the battle rap scene once upon a time. And I remember them telling me, they was like, yo, it's not like how it was back in like early 2000s, man. These cats these cats are on a whole different level, man. They go sit there and talk about ABCXYZ, man, and like, yo, you need to really be sharp on your P's, Q's, whoop de whoop. After all that conversation, after all the conversation, whatever, I decided not to even go in that realm because I've seen a couple of them battle joints, and yeah, they be tearing to each other, mama, daddy, all type of shit. I'm like, yeah, no, you know what I'm saying, man? Because I know me, you know what I'm saying. So
Are you mad because I'm styling on you?
I can't. Hey, you saw what happened to him, right? You saw what happened. He got punched in the face, and he almost had to pull his gun out. And well, anyway, listen. I'll say to you, I'll actually start off with you, Notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel battle rap then versus now?
Well, as I was saying before, I told Abbas or whatever, and I started off battle rapping. I started doing music. Well, seeing my uncles battle rapping when I was like 13 and 12. So I started off battling with them. Back then, it was different, But I'll say now, nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Nah, I couldn't do it. I'll spaz out on somebody. They get too disrespectful, talking about guns, this, and this, and it's just I can't. Like, I feel like the art of battle rapping is gone. That's to me. Now they're bringing like just all this extra street shit, and I'm just like, bro, like back in the day, it wasn't like that, like you came, it's no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you even got Poindexter white kids and shit from the suburbs talking about they hold the ratchet and they go bust it in your, get the fuck out of my face, man. The only thing you gonna bust. Don't get me started, man. I'm trying not to get kicked off YouTube. Like, yo, like,
hold on.
Cradle
Hold on,
like one
but-
baby in the rock, like
I meant to go crazy on that episode. Fuck that. Like, yeah, what you say?
I will say this though. I have seen someone and there's some battle rappers who still stick to that. You know what I mean? Like that they don't talk about all that extra shit and they still be killing it. So it's dope, but nah. But all the extra shit though, that some people just bring in way too much and just nah. I heard this one rap that I saw. This dude actually messed around, effed the dude's girl before the battle rap, talked about it, bro. And
I ain't gonna front. I think shit like that is dope. How much better? How better can I prove that I'm a
But
better
they were
nigga?
friends though.
How can I prove that how much better can I prove that I'm a better nigga than you than actually conquering your baby mama or whatever, and then putting it. Now I understand that when it goes to a certain level of violence, then yeah, that's not cool. But I do think that it's more like, because I started out the same way in the lobby in high school. Just let me hear you rap, and then I rap, and then we go back and forth. But nothing is tailored to the person you rapping to. It's just lyrics. It's just you got a full clip and you're gonna let it go, right? Now, but what they're doing now is they're actually sitting down doing homework. It's a performance. Like they're literally, it's like going to watch a play or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like they literally are delving into different stuff. And I think what it did was, battle rappers getting paid 20, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 for one battle now. Like they're in big giant not arenas yet, but they in
arenas. They are in arenas.
No, I'm saying they're doing 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 3,000 people. Like I think that's beautiful that it's been able to grow to that point where battle rap is actually $1 million business. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think when it gets to the violence and goes past it, then yeah, I don't think that's cool. But I think that, it's just like wrestling, really. Like it's like watching wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Or watching a boxing match. These niggas be talking all kind of shit in them face offs and stuff, and then be dapping it up and going to have beers after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of them do, man, but like others, they be mad as shit after the battle. Like the nigga really punched him in the face and talk shit about his mama and shit. Like and ain't nobody dapping up shit nowadays, man. They be like, yo, son, like I ain't gonna dap this nigga. What? Like, you really took that face off, that little face off, that face to face for real? Like,
them face offs about to go crazy.
Like for instance, Hitman Holla and Cassidy. That was the most funniest shit I ever saw, man. Like Cassidy really was gonna sit there and pull his strap out at a face off. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, go ahead, man. Like, yo, shout out to Cassidy though. I'll still fuck with Cass. What?
Yeah, I'm saying he's really good at getting under people's skin. You know what I'm saying? Very good at. He knows what to say. You know what I'm saying? Definitely knows what to say to get under people's skin. Because niggas was definitely ready to, you know what I'm saying? But Cassidy, he be killing shit in the face offs. Like his battling, whatever. But
he's been doing it for years, man.
Yeah, he know. But he's also one of the only ones that's actually been in the industry, been through the major label machine. He's media trained. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he's gonna have a leg up on everybody else because he's already been through that shit. He's been Clive Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and then he's also getting paid a lot more than everybody too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm like this, you know, well, you already answered the question, Jigs, because I was about to get to you next. So, but yeah, man, like I say like this, man, as far as battle rap, like, you know, then versus now, then you right, like, yo, you had you had MC versus MC. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the crowds outside in Harlem or the Bronx or wherever you was at. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like the big crowds and shit. And
116.
Or even 125th Street over there by Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard by the building. You know what I'm saying? Over there. You know what I'm saying? Like
100 niggas outside, definitely.
Like 200 niggas. You know what I'm saying, man? Somebody literally is talking to somebody girl over there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody chick did get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like before or maybe during the battle in the back in the corner over there. Like we ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. But what we will talk about is like then it was what you could take his manhood and leave his lady out of it. Go straight to the source. Yo, shut up. Yo. Anyway, moving along from me.
This nigga's pussy. So watch me ass fuck him. Oh, then fuck him. Look at this smoky gang. I don't trust him. I never
Yo.
First off, pause. Big pause. Pause.
Don't you know my nigga gonna fucking kidnap kids, fuck them in their ass, throw them over the bridge?
Right.
All right, so keeping it moving here.
That's where it went.
Steph, I know you're not a rapper or whatever, but I even like from your perspective, how do you think about? Well, yeah, Steph got skills,
bars,
even though she don't rap. Steph got bars. She did that one video where she got the bars and shit, and I was like, yo, did somebody write? No, Steph wrote that. So like, yeah.
I was just messing around.
Steph, nah, but messing around like that is dangerous. But like, listen, what do you think about battle rap then versus now? You know what I'm saying, from your perspective?
I mean, it's definitely on another level. Now it's definitely different. I personally prefer battle rapping when you had music involved and you had to, you had to have cadence and not just, you're not just spitting from the dome. You're actually, applying cadence and all these other things that are important to actually creating, music, because that helped a lot with a lot of guys that transitioned from battle rapping into actually making albums. That helped them along the way. As far as the cats that are doing it now, I don't think it's as easy because you don't necessarily, there is cadence, but it's not applied over track. You know what I mean? It's more like it's almost like spoken word in a sense.
And it's visual.
You
They
know,
doing this and they doing that and they, you know what I'm saying? Like
and
all of
that's
that.
what
It's a performance.
Mm-hmm.
I told that to somebody. I think I told it to either like Swave Pen during our conversation. Like the shit to me is more spoken wordish, man. Like I agree with that shit, man. Like
But there was a point that I wanted to make though. I was gonna say what I wanted to say was like, you know, I look at battle rap. It's a lot like hip hop, like a microcosm of hip hop, right? Because like let's say like when Puff Daddy came along and people like that, they all said basically they were trying to say that he was ruining hip hop, and you know it's where however you want to go with that if you feel like that's true, right? But the positive side of it is he showed us how to get paid and not get raped for our music.
did he? Did he now?
Nah, before Puff came along, niggas was getting 5,000 for a show and they was happy with it, right? Or they was getting $100,000 advance for an album and they was happy with it. Once Puff came around, it was like, yo, he showed us how to ball. He showed us how to be businessmen, how to really get money. So you can have your opinion on the music. So what I'm saying is, even with battle rap, it's like battle rap has grown to the point where, you know, they're not just getting $500 and a 40 ounce to battle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is actually feeding their families off of it. So there's gonna be some negative shit that comes along with that you may not approve of, but in the end, everybody's eating better. You know what I'm saying? And it's a more wide open market where people can really eat off of it rather than just being kind of like a small neighborhood type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course, you know, but it's something that you said about, you know, events. I just want to remind everybody for those up and coming rappers or even up and coming artists, if you do go to a label, you know what I'm saying, if you choose a label to be an option, keep this in mind. An advance is a loan. I will say this again. An advance is a loan. Okay. I learned that shit the hard way dealing with Bad Boy, actually. That's why I laughed when I said Puffy and really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So little inside joke, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, yo, shout out to all those who used to work for Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? Except Puffy, you know, I don't fuck with him, but whatever. You know,
and if you're an artist on the come up, you know what I'm saying, not to stray you away from taking an advance. I mean, it's whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I can't tell a person that's 3 months behind or 2 months behind on rent and their baby mama's on their back not to take that check if they offer it to them.
Nah, but you know what? It's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be realistic.
It could be, but it might pull you out the mud too. You know what I'm saying? At the moment.
No,
you know
it'll pull you out the mud, but
if you do it smart, though. Like the problem is in the past.
You know what I'm saying.
You know how to hustle. If you a hustler.
I'm more from the camp of I think Jay is doing it better than Puff because as you can see,
definitely hope.
Most of Puff's artists are broke. So something wrong there.
Yo, shut up, chicken and beef. Puffy is yo. Let me tell you, no, John. The reason why he says that because I blame Walt Disney for everything in life. Okay, I blame Walt Disney. I blame Walt Disney. Yeah, I blame Walt Disney. Fuck it. Like, yo, Walt Disney, stop threatening hip hop, my nigga. Like, yo, son, everybody's not wishing upon a star. None of that. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
Got me feeling some type of way, man. I just sent my wife and kids there, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to John's wife and kids, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, yo, but yo, tell him not to fuck with Mickey Mouse because Mickey Mouse. I think Mickey Mouse is a serial killer.
Right now with my son hugging Donald Duck.
Yeah, we fuck with Donald Duck. We fuck with Donald. We fuck with Donald. But no, like Mickey Mouse is a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with Mickey Mouse over here, man. Like, yo, Mickey Mouse, he looked like a serial killer.
I like Mickey Mouse.
What?
I like Mickey Mouse.
You a grown ass man. You ain't supposed to like Mickey Mouse.
Man, go back and do the history, bro.
No, I'm a hater. You know that I'm a hater. With
Right. I
respect.
was thinking about.
I like the character. I like the way the character. That's me. I like Mickey Mouse.
To Mickey Mouse.
I know the history.
Now I look at Mickey Mouse like with the side eye, like, man.
I think Mickey Mouse beats up Minnie Mouse. I think he beats up Minnie Mouse. I know what's looking.
Nah, he definitely gives wife beater vibes. Bro.
Yeah.
No, that what the fuck? Yo, you gotta love Randumb Thoughtz, man. Like we be talking some shit, man. We talking to Walt Disney, man. Like, see, Walt Disney made us do it. Walt Disney made us. Oh. hey, yo, Ramos. I'm gonna ask you the same question, man. In your opinion, what do you think about battle rap then versus battle rap? What the fuck is that? Oh, this guy, man.
Domestic violence.
Yo, you stupid ass. Like, yo, yo, Eric, your opinions, man. Hip hop, battle rap then versus battle rap now.
Hip hop dead? Like, where we going now?
No, battle rap.
Well, I'm not too familiar with the major players in battle rapping now, but I remember back in the day when like people like Cannabis and other people like doing the battle rap scene. I think Nicki Minaj started on the battle rap scene. If I'm correct, right? I think she started, but I'm not too familiar with the major players right now. But I mean, from what you guys say, I mean, the only thing I have a problem with the battle rap scene is this: a lot of those dudes, kind of what Steph had said, or Steph had kind of mentioned it. They come out of it not understanding how to make a song.
Yeah.
Because they're so stuck in that world. Like they can't transition. For example, I don't know if you guys seen the Netflix show that happened recently. It was like a few years ago where this guy, Sir's brother, he won. Oh. What was it called? Like it was. I don't remember what it was. Like Sir's.
With Cardi B as one of the judges.
Yeah, with Cardi B chance to rap or whatever. But there was a couple people on there. I'm like, the problem is that until I saw the problem. Like they can't transition from being a battle rapper to making a good song because they had this mindset of I'm gonna attack. And we know in songs you don't always need to attack. There needs to be a story told. For the most part. So that's why I have like in terms of like battle rappers, you know what I mean? I think they need to like kind of work on that, like in terms of like maybe cohesive, go hand in hand, and see, it needs to end. Battle rapping is an aspect, not the whole thing. That's just what my perspective on that.
Yeah. What's so crazy about it is it's become so big that they might not even need to make a song now because they're making a living doing that.
Yeah, go full power.
Unless that's in your heart and that's what you want to do, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But if they come, because the early generation of battle rap was like people that wanted to be rappers that were just looking for a way to get their name out there. But like these new battle rappers, like 2015 on, they don't even care about making music. They just want to it's actually a career now, just being a battle rapper.
I guess that's almost like an athlete, right? They're the athletes in terms of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. World, yeah. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I think it's dope because, like, even like I was saying, that's why I liken it to boxing because they be talking all kinds of. They beat each other up for 12 rounds, and then at the end, what do? They start hugging, and I got so much respect for you, and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how all of them. That's kind of how not all of them, but for the most part, when you watch a boxing match, by the end of it, they hugging up. You know what I'm saying? And I got respect for this guy. Whatever. They got their arm around each other. Whatever. You know what I mean?
It depends on the person. Cause I remember when Mike Tyson bit that ear. I don't think he was happy about it.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you though. I like the battle rap. Like shout out to Math Hoffa for this, man. I know I don't want to keep bringing up old shit with it, but like Hoffa, he's the king of punching niggas in the mouth during battle rap. Like I'm sorry, man. Those are classic moments in battle rap to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the what would you look at me for, B? You know what I'm saying? You looking for bing? ding, that was it, over. Like I was like, oh, yo, so, and then you saw a big brawl. I thought I saw somebody get thrown over somebody else. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. I'm sorry, I'm bringing negativity to this, man.
I have a
But
question. Who's this Hoffa? Who's this Hoffa guy? Who's this Hoffa guy? First of all, second of all, this sounds like it's a setup, and they're creating a kind of environment.
No, that was
like,
not a setup.
You're sure?
It was not a setup. A positive. Like first of all,
right?
Matt.
Like
First of all, Matt Hoffa versus Dose. Check that battle out. The first Matt Hoffa versus Dose battle. It was this cat Dose from Philly. You know what I'm saying? And this was years ago. This is before battle rap was as big as it was now. That was not a setup. I know for a fact because I talked to Math after that situation when I was like me and him, it was cool, whatever. Shout out to Math Hoffa, shout out to Mac, shout out to everybody there at my expert opinion. Yeah, that podcast, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like it was that right there. Yeah.
Yo, son, get my face.
Kind of close to him.
Yeah, get on my face, son.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yo, everybody's beating people up. You can't even tell who's fighting.
Little fashioned fisticuffs.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas was scrapping. Like they was scrap. Like look at this shit. Everybody falling or whatever. Like
I don't know. That's
street shit.
Nah, that's
yo, this sliding across that floor, man.
I don't necessarily look at it as street shit. Like if
that was street shit.
Like, oh, my face, son. Like, are you losing? Are you doing?
Nah, it wasn't that. It was
no. It was the mentality at the time.
Nah, it was him touching his nose with the brim of his hat. So he's trying to rap. This guy is shorter than him, and if you look at the video, he's sticking the brim of his hat in his nose while he's trying to rap. And that's why he said, yo, get out my face, son. You know what I'm saying? And then Dose was saying said something slick, and then that's when he got hit.
Yeah, he duffed him.
Hey, look, the brim is coming in. Look.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
hit him a couple times.
Yeah.
He did it once. He didn't say anything. Second time, he got pissed off. Yeah, I see it.
No, that's a fact. And the thing with the one with Sirius Jones, that shit was hilarious. I'm sorry, man. Like that.
Somebody pull that up too. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I'm sorry, man. Like no, but like not to bring it up like that, but like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't no handshaking at the battle rap and dapping like that. That shit wasn't no handshake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ended the battle.
They battled again. They battled again too.
Oh, word?
Yeah. You didn't see that? They did a rematch.
Oh, nah, I didn't even know they did the rematch. Yo, who won that shit?
Well, Dose, he did his thing, but it's Matt Hoffa. Matt Hoffa was still better than him. You know what I mean? But
there it is.
He hit him again?
Did it?
Or is it different?
Duff this shit. Like, I'm sorry. I just I'm supposed to be professional. Like, damn.
Even when you have something like that, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, don't
Well, yeah,
beat his ass later.
I just wanted to make a point.
It was a psychological thing. I
just wanted to make a point that there's not always handshaking at the end of battle rap. Like the shit can get real. Like
handshaking, then punch him in the face. Then but just let it play on.
Damn, Steph. Like
the same thing happens in boxing.
That's a sucker punch shit right there. Why would I want to?
I think it depends on the ego, and you can let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's supposed to throw you off your game.
He definitely was doing that on purpose. I see. Definitely, he was basically trying to intimidate him or like trying to throw him off, and he kind of got pissed off. He threw him off by him punching him in the face
at the very moment.
Or just push him back, like, hey, yo, son, like just.
Yeah,
but see, when you push a nigga,
when you're in that moment, when you're in that moment, it's like, as a performer, I can understand it's an emotional thing. When you're doing that, it's an emotional thing. So if somebody catch you at that wrong second, that wrong moment, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think that actually, at the same time, on one side, it made battle rap go viral. Those things happening like that, but it also was a bad thing too, because it's like it made it where it put a negative stigma on the culture. You know what I'm saying?
And now,
So it's
no,
like,
of course.
Battle rap. They was battling with their hands though.
yeah.
Well, and Advis, speaking of Advis, what is your opinion? What are your thoughts on it? Like, as far as from your perspective, how do you see battle rap then versus battle rap now?
Is actually in line with how hip hop was. Like back way when, literally, is very simple. You know, we laugh about how now a lot of our the OGs and those who started hip hop, how they was rapping like then I went right straight to the part, like, you know, talking about things of that sort. Exactly, like like things of that sort. Because I kind of came in late. I came in probably around like 2000, like 2010. Like listening to battle rap really. So like I was listening to people like Dumbfounded, Disaster. I barely started learning.
That's like really the beginning. That's the beginning of like the battle rap culture that we know now.
Yeah,
that's like really the beginning.
So I can definitely say it was very. Of course, they're both unique, but I'll say it was a lot more simple to the point. Now everything else is super complex now. Like I be looking and seeing and listening. For me, I listen to a lot of crazy stuff, but I like seeing what Daylight be doing. That the Daylight, Daylight, and
no, it's a fact.
Blows, like it's crazy how much like the complexities, and because I like bars. We come there for the bars at times too. So like I see how complex it is now and how much preparation you need to take just to get into battle rap and all of that stuff. I have a homie who battle raps. He out in the IE, and that's all he be doing.
You talk about Russ?
Rubber Ducky Russ,
right?
Yeah,
Rubber Ducky Russ. Yo, shout out to Rubber Ducky Russ. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like when you told me his name alone, I had 1,010,000 jokes for his name, man. Yo, I'm sorry, brother.
Question. What's IE, first of all, and why is he called Rubber Ducky?
That's the Inland Empire. Sorry, that's basically
Inland Empire. Okay.
Valley.
And why is he called Rubber Ducky?
That's the reason why. Because he told me this is one of the reasons why he changed it to Rubber Ducky Russ is because imagine you losing to somebody named Rubber Ducky.
Intimidation tactic. Yep. Intimidation tactic.
Yep.
That's like if I was in the battle rap, I call myself fat fucker. You know what I'm saying? Like with FATT fucker, like fat fucker, like yo, and to my left, yo, it's fat fucker, man. BX in the building with a chop cheese city, like, but imagine you losing to a nigga named Fat Fucker.
That should be hilarious.
Yep. Oh yeah.
What's this on the screen right now?
So that's him, Rubber Ducky Russ, right there. You see, that's my homie.
With the glasses?
He got a ducky chain, and anytime
when you see the shirt, it has a duck on the front.
Yeah. And anytime he talking about like gun bars, when he talk about gun bars, he more so says his water gun. That's why he got a water gun in his hand.
Oh man!
Is he only a battle rapper, or does he does music?
He puts out music.
I gotta hear some of his music, man. I want to see what he talks about.
Nah, like he like Advis, he got a joint featuring Rubber Ducky and shit. I heard that shit. Yo, like Rubber Ducky Russ got bars, yo. Like the boy got balls, man.
It was the one when before I took on my name Advis. It was Thesis. We showed it a while back on the show. It's one of the music.
Yeah.
Good. He on the second verse.
Okay. Yeah, yo, Rubber Ducky, man, like his balls is crazy, man. I give him respect, but I'm like Rubber Ducky Russ, my nigga, but I'm like, you know what? If that works for you, that works for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he should take a picture in a pool full of rubber duckies, right?
Yeah.
And him in the middle, and from above.
I'm gonna say
you gonna get him gigged on, B. Like, yo, because there's gonna be niggas coming for him, man.
It don't matter. He Rubber Ducky Ross.
Hey, yo, son, what's this Rubber Ducky shit, my nigga? Like, word to mother. Like, no, son, like New York is going to roast this nigga, man. Like, there's too many niggas that you're going to roast. What?
I don't think he cares though. That's the point.
I'm saying no, Eric, speak for yourself on that, man. I had 10,000 jokes. Like when you said that, I had 10,000 more jokes.
What I'm saying is, I don't think he cares because that's the whole point.
No, he would care. He would.
Ducky Russ, you don't care. If you already went there, you're ready for that.
You're ready for everything. That's like because you're making fun of yourself, right?
I don't know the brother, but I would assume that his goal is to get people to talk about it, like we're doing right now.
Yes,
that's like Eminem, being prepared for people talking about his whiteness.
Yeah.
So you bring it out forward. You put it forward in front of everybody's face, and if you make fun of yourself,
so we do
they can't make fun of you.
We do the
That's the whole point of it.
Well, guys, guys, I have one more. Hold on, guys. I have one more question before we go to final thoughts, and this is a serious one. Okay, Jiggs, I'll start with you on this. What do you think that we can all possibly do as a collective to make hip hop better, to salvage the culture from the bullshit that's out right now?
Don't give it the power, man. Don't give it. You give it the power.
Is your name John Jiggs? Is your motherfucking name John Jiggs? Stop. Is your name John Jiggs, man?
I didn't take it easy. I didn't hear you say his name. I thought you were putting it out.
You heard me. I said John Jiggs. It's only one John Jiggs in this motherfucker.
No, my name is John Jiggs soon.
No, you know what your name is? Your name is Eric Jiggs. Your name Eric Jiggs. How about that?
Yeah, Eric Jiggs. I heard Jiggs. I heard Jiggs.
Yeah, you John Puerto Rican brother. All right, that's it. How about that, Eric Jiggs?
Take it easy. You have an aneurysm, man.
To answer your question, I think that we need our own. Like we need to just create our own platforms. Like he said, like the radio is not as important. So, we need to be in control of our destiny. Like we created this thing. Why? We created this thing. This is created by Black and brown people in Bronx, in New York City, right? Why do I have to go to a white man to cut a check for me right now? Why is the program directors not look like you and I? Why is everything not controlled by us? And this is something that really it bothers me so much, because it's like we created this and it's like we're not in control of anything. We don't make any decisions. On a major level, we don't make any decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like, it's like we just, we're work for hire. We created something and became work for hire. How does that work? How does that happen?
No, you got a point.
I've always had a controversial opinion, because there's a lot. The older generation, they come down on the youngsters a lot. You know what I'm saying? They come down on the youngsters a lot, but we don't. But to me, what's the cause of the problem? If the business was handled correctly in the beginning, these young boys would not have to be doing drill rap and all of this shit to get a record deal, because it'd be somebody like me sitting there making that decision. You understand what I'm saying? So people that don't look like us are in control of the messages that are going out to these kids, right? If somehow, if we had Russell, maybe a couple of others, we had Cold Chillin', we had a couple, you know what I'm saying? But if we were in control of the business of hip hop from the beginning, then we would be able to control the messages. But since we're not in control, so it's one thing to say, these young boys, all they're doing is this negative stuff and yada yada yada. But you can't fix that. You can't do anything for them that's gonna pay them what the white man is paying them. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't put them in the same position that this white man can. So who do you think he's gonna listen to?
Right.
No, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, Famous Ramos, I asked you the same question. In your opinion, excuse me?
My name is John Jiggs.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead.
Eric Jiggs, I ask you the same question with your smart ass. All right. How do you, in your opinion, how do you think we can make the hip hop culture better?
No, John Jiggs made a good point. Like, like it's kind of like what I was saying before about like the streaming platform, right? That they already have the power. The internet like created kind of level the playing field where they don't really need radio or the industry, right? Because the industry they're clamoring for this talent that exists out there. Talent doesn't need a platform. Their platform is the world. So they just have to find their audience. So I don't think it's necessary. Like, you know what I mean? It's Steph can attest to this. You know what I mean? Like, right? And everybody else, all you guys are artists, right? Musical artists. You can attest that. You don't need. Are you anybody here signed to a label?
No.
And all you guys are
my
own label
to her own.
Yeah, but I
kind of am too. I kind of am too. I'm
independent. We're talking independent labels, right? What's up?
Yeah. Like Steph is on 12. Steph is on 12 Son. John Jigg is on Monopoly. I'm on Blacklight, and like Notes is Notes. You got your own label too, right?
Yeah, it's called Six Rings of Poetry.
But is there all your own labels, or are you part of somebody else's label? So basically, you're independent. You created those platforms for yourself. They're not another label come and say, "Yo, come part of this. We're gonna hit you off of this. You owe us this." So you already understand what's a necessity. What you already created your own system. So I think the kids are doing it. I'm seeing, and I agree with John. Like, yo, people hate on the young kids, but the thing is, the young kids become the people who are everybody else looking later on. People evolve, people change. People were talking shit about Lil Wayne for the longest, right? And now Lil Wayne considered to be a namesake.
I'm sorry. No, Chicken Beef said Notes is signed to beat a nigga ass records.
I don't do that no more. I put my hands down. Dad, pretty much.
Adviz, you're with a label too, right? You got your own label, Ad?
Technically, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, Adviz Records. Fuck it, we gonna call it that.
I in my own production as well too. I am writing a movie right now, so yeah.
Okay.
Or you know, Chicken and Beef gonna say the TOA record.
Stupid. Eric, are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got more. Okay.
I'm done.
Cool. Notes, I asked you the same question. You know what I'm saying? As a community, what do you think we can do to add and sign the tempo of acronym records? Wow. I'm sorry. Notes. Notes, in your opinion, what do you think we can do to make the hip hop culture better? You know what I'm saying? To salvage it from these bum ass niggas that are spitting that garbage.
Well, I had a good idea. Like, you know, I had plenty of fucking ideas. I honestly think having like I said, building your own platform and stuff like that, and just talk about real music. You know, don't. Shit, you know what, man? I don't really fucking know, to be honest with you.
Damn.
I got a lot of ideas.
You gave up pretty fast, man.
A lot of ideas.
All right.
Oh, man.
I mean, I could.
No, you know what? No. You know what? It is. Everybody thinks that's an easy question, but it's an easy and it's a complex question. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's a really complex question. You know what I'm saying?
I had to think for a second. I was
the one thing that I can say that I'm doing, which my name is Notes, you know, because so when I rap, when I do poetry, so I talk about the things that I've done, seen, and pretty much heard, but I'm around it. I don't like fabricating shit, you know what I mean, or saying I'm this and that. Like I talk about
me neither.
You know what I mean? So I'll say, you know, being truthful with yourself, because if you don't, somebody's gonna call you out. Somebody's gonna try to pull something. Like 9 times out of 10, you get around a whole bunch of niggas that believe in your sob ass story, and next thing you know, you gotta try to defend that lie, and then defend with another lie.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of tough niggas that was brave in the grave for that. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about
Rick Ross.
Yeah,
Somebody just mentioned Rick. I was actually thinking that, like, you know, they allow him to exist, right? He basically technically his story is not real.
No,
I mean, it happens, so people can move on.
Well, I don't know, but that's the thing. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, I know
That's
plenty
what
of
I'm saying.
I know plenty of dudes who have regular jobs. I mean, I've had a job since I was 16, but that doesn't mean that was all I was doing. You
No,
understand?
that's a fact.
Like,
No, that's a fact. Me too.
I think this thought of if you have a job, you can't be in the streets is. I'm from Long Island. It's expensive to live there. You better be doing both, or you're gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, and I know. You know what? Not to cut you off, John. I know that because once again, my BM's from Huntington Station, and like I just like I see how these Long Island women do or whatever. Like they no diss, but most of the Long Island women I met are about money.
Yeah. Now
they about that.
As far as them being a CEO, I could definitely see how selling drugs and being a CEO could go hand in hand.
That's that.
Definitely go hand in hand. I'm not saying I don't know the particulars, but he could have definitely been doing his thing while he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and over here, Randumb Thoughtz.
It's possible.
Oh, and over here, Randumb Thoughtz, we could.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Everything in prison goes for 5-10 times more than it goes for on the street. So you do the math.
Right.
So, and here on Randumb Thoughtz, we condone fuckery like that. So you know what I'm saying? Because we're with the fuckery energy. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what did you say? Notes used to sell candy bars to the residents at his job. Damn. Why you want notes for, man? Like,
it's the funny thing about it, though. I didn't sell candy bars, but you know, I sold a couple shirts here and there to the staff. You know,
damn.
Walk in with the box. I got merch to sell. Straight selling it.
Hey, yo, Steph. I asked, Steph. I asked you the same question. You know, what do you, in your opinion, what do you think we could do to to make hip hop better, to save it from the bullshit that's out there?
I think for one, I think starting at founders, foundation. I think that's a pretty good start. I think it's gonna have to start with us bridging the gap between young and old. So the pioneers need to.
I agree.
Step up. Yeah, we all need to come to the table. If we have even just like an annual conference where we all come to one spot and we talk about the state of hip hop and where it is. Yep. Really just a dialogue between the pioneers and the kids that are coming up now. I think that would be a really good start. And I think that would change the trajectory and the conversation within the songs that we're making. I think if you find a middle ground there, I think that would give us some headway.
Hip Hop Summit doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Hip Hop Summit doesn't exist anymore. Remember that?
I was about to say.
He said hip hop.
Yeah, I think it still exists, but they're more under the radar. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how it was before.
It's probably not a lot of the younger artists there, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons. One of the biggest reasons why we're not further than we should be too is because the separatism between the young and the old. In slavery times, they would keep the young slaves from talking to the older slaves because the older slaves had more wisdom. They knew the game. They knew things that the youngsters didn't know. That's exactly what's happening right now. As long as you got the old heads talking down on the youngsters and the youngsters saying, "Look at these old heads," making fun of the old heads. Nobody's talking. The old heads got plenty of knowledge for the youngsters because they've been through the bad contracts. They've been through the record label trickery and all of that. The youngsters got a lot of knowledge too because they know how to work this internet. They know how to make sure they really get the bag. You know what I'm saying? If the youngsters on the old heads was speaking, it would be a real problem. That's really how we could make hip hop culture better is by not separating it. Just because I'm kind of my age group. I'm in the middle of the youngsters and the old heads, and I learn things from these youngsters too because they getting money on a level that our forefathers never even dreamed of.
No,
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
You know what I mean? So we both got stuff to learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we going back and forth, we ain't concentrating on who's running away with the bigger bag.
Well, no, that's also why I'm why I'm more so on TikTok, and I do talk to people on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, oh yeah, follow us on Random Thoughts Talk Series on TikTok too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on there damn near like every day, and I do talk to the younger generation because I like to hear their thoughts, opinions on not just hip hop but certain other things, because that's how you can bridge the gap as well. You know what I'm saying? Just having regular conversations with between younger and older people. You know what I'm saying? And but Aviz, I'm gonna ask you as well. In your opinion, what do you think we can do to preserve the hip hop culture? You know, save it from the bullshit that's out there right now.
I honestly agree with what all of y'all been saying, and especially Steph already took some of the stuff I already was thinking because I was thinking of hip hop summit and everything like that. But it's important that we look at the reflection in the mirror first. We gotta deal with our own daily battles and stuff. So when we was talking about that mental health stuff, I think that's one thing that is really important. That if
Yes.
we're gonna be doing that, shouts out to Trek Life. I was listening to one of his songs just the other day. And in the song, he's talking about when it comes to making some of this music and stuff, it's all conversation. So
Yeah.
literally, we got to be able to spark and have this conversation going. Because if not, then again, we don't know where we're gonna be going. People gonna be misguided, like you're seeing a lot are right now, and then we're just gonna be putting stuff out there, just to put stuff out there without a true like purpose behind it. So going back to the roots and honestly getting some more universities around here to start getting some of the hip hop heads to come and do a lot more talks and teaching. I know I saw Lupe's over at MIT right now. I know Ninth has been at I forgot what particular, is it Duke? It's one of the schools teaching, but I think it's important
Well, you
that
mean Ninth Wonder, right?
yeah, Ninth Wonder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he teaches
the
he teaches
Jizzes,
at
the
Duke
Jizzes,
University.
Yeah.
also the
Yeah,
Jizzes
Swiss,
too
Swiss has
teaches the
been
class.
at NYU too.
Lupe
Yeah.
Fiasco teaches a class. There's a bunch of hip hop people who are teaching hip hop now. That teaching
Yeah.
hip hop in college. They're making a lot of colleges are making it part of the curriculum. And you know
I
why?
mean,
Because this is a $1 billion business. So it's actually a viable career now.
Yeah.
The,
yeah,
te-
I
the
mean, I
Yeah,
teacher's
bring it
been
up
so
doing it for a long
this
time
year
as
too.
well. It's KRS One.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's been doing it for a
KRS
while.
One. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Probably a few that we forgetting. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing that now.
I
Actually,
remember I
Funky
remember
DL's too. He's teaching
Yeah,
a
he just
class
said
online.
play
hmm.
has a class too.
Yeah.
Well, I remember also my one of my homeboys, man, Fathom Nine. Rest in peace to Fathom Nine. I found out before his passing, he had a job in Tennessee where he lived. He was going to be a what is it? He was going to be a teacher of hip hop studies at I think the University of Tennessee Chattanooga or something like
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Before his passing, man, he was a very dope producer, a dope poet. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Fathom Nine, man. We ain't gonna forget you. But Steph, I just want to say real quick, your you know what? When you were talking, right, your answer, you know who you said exactly like when you
Cool.
said what you said?
Cool.
Substantial. Fucking substantial.
That's her
You
that's
said
that's
just like
Steph's brothers.
substantial.
That's
Okay,
Steph's
well,
Like
brothers.
what
no,
do you
no,
want me
no,
to do?
no, 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 no. No, it's a compliment because like I swear when you were talking, I was thinking, I was like, yo, you know what? Like Stan, for some reason, I felt Stan's spirit when you was talking. It was like, damn, like it's substantial in this motherfucking episode. Be like, yo, where's Stan at? Be is he behind you or some shit? Like, yo, like you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Yo, shout out to substantial, man.
Steph and
Like, yo,
Stan, y'all.
yo, hey, yo, Stan, Stan, if you happen to watch
substantial.
this, you stupid. Stan, if you happen to watch this, we're gonna get you for part two because we're gonna have a part two on this. Tiffany, I saw your comment there. We're gonna have a part two on this. I just want to read Justine's comment here before we go to final thoughts. She said, I would like to see what's left of the original hip hop community in the Bronx, New York, take back the art form of hip hop, sort of reclaim it and make it what it was meant to be again. We actually are with the hip
Mm.
hop museum like that the hip hop museum that they broke ground with that is supposed to open sometime I think this year. I think the summer this year,
Yeah, in the
if I'm not
summer. I
mistaken.
think
Yeah,
August.
but right now, Yeah,
which
the
is
in August, like around my birthday, actually.
yeah, because
You know what I mean?
hip-hop started in August.
You
what was
should
it,
have
August?
random thoughts inside. You should walk around and do random thoughts like live in there.
Yo,
Oh,
Eric,
that would be
Eric,
dope.
no joke, no joke.
That would
I need to talk to you about that. I'm dead
Okay.
serious because I had that same vision. Like when once it's open, I want to do a random thoughts inside the hip hop museum. Like no bullshit. Like
Yeah, it should be a special episode.
no, it will. But we're definitely gonna have a part two on this. Substantial. I gotta holler at you about that. You know what I'm saying? And I also got to get somebody
yeah,
else to
actually
get
has
that
connect,
to that.
has connect you in the hip hop museum because
What
Sam's
happened?
been he's walked through the hip hop museum already.
It's already open.
Mhm.
No, it's not open,
Not
but
yet. But
they
they have
kind of like
pop up exhibits.
Oh, pop-up exhibits.
no,
Okay,
but he
so
did a
They have pop up
walkthrough of
exhibits.
yeah. No, but they have parts.
And
There are portions of it that are like already
that are
built. Like they
open.
already have certain
oh,
parts.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
he's walked in. So you should talk to him about that.
no, I'm going to talk to. I'm definitely going to highlight Stan about that when we have part two. More likely that'll probably be the beginning of next season, or we'll probably do a special. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that, guys.
Yeah.
But right now let's hop into final thoughts. John Jiggs, your final thought. You know what I'm saying about the overall thing here? What's threatening hip hop culture? Go
Well,
ahead.
first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man.
Thank you, John.
Your opinions,
Yeah.
your views,
Thank you.
man. Like it's always good to hear other people's perspective and things like that. And I think it's dope that we're building like this. You know what I'm saying? I think this type of stuff is needed when it comes to hip hop culture. You know what I mean? And as far as what's threatening hip hop is just really us not sticking together. I think that's the biggest thing. Is us not sticking together. I think if we stick together, we there's nothing we can't do. But it's gonna take a lot of relearning and unlearning, and this is learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? Us going against each other is learned behavior, and you know what I mean. It takes what they say. It takes just as long or twice as long to unlearn something as it does to learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I
Yes.
mean. It's a process. You know what I mean? But I definitely think that we on the right track. Like you said, the game is becoming more independent. So the less we need the machine, the better off we will be. We just got to learn how to stick together. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact, man. John Jakes, thank you very much for coming on the show, man. We appreciate you, B. Word up. Notes, final thoughts.
Mr. Silhouette,
Mr.
Mr. Zule.
Mr. Beat a nigga ass record.
That was funny, man. That was funny. That was funny, man. Like I'm sorry. It was
No, you
like
good, you
yo.
good. I'm gonna go with Jiggs, man. What he said, what he said on that, that everything that you guys said is true. But us sticking together though, without the machine, he's right. He's right. We are separated right now, and this whole young and old thing, that whole beat, that shit is stupid because like we can learn from each other. You know what I mean? So, and that's my final thought.
Cool. Steph, final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same lane as John Jiggs. Yeah, we're our own worst enemy sometimes. Be our own people. But no, but seriously, yeah, we really need to come together and really set a strong foundation for the culture because I mean it is evolving and there are I think dance is still a big thing in hip hop. Um, not so much graffiti. I know tagging that's some other shit, but just getting back to the elements of hip hop, like really like setting up that foundation, letting these future generations know where hip hop came from, and that coming together is part of the foundation because all these gangs and crews came together and they created this culture. So that needs to continue to resonate through the culture, going down the line of these generations.
All right, cool. Nah, I agree with you on that, man. Yo, Famous, final thoughts.
I was just thinking like something John said earlier, but about like people having a discourse. But I was thinking about it further. I think the older generation needs to learn to embrace the younger generation, because the younger generation probably feels rejected in a way, right? So if the older generation brings them in the fold, then they'll feel like, yo, maybe, you know what I mean? Like you think about children, the way children are, you know what I mean? So I think that needs to happen more. I think the older needs to like criticizing the younger generation and try to embrace them, and because little by little, if they feel embraced, then they'll take the lessons. If you feel you're attacked, you're not going to listen to what the person is saying. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, cool. Advis, final thoughts, man.
Everybody's been summing it up so well. I honestly wanted to touch back on what Steph was saying about the elements of hip hop. I think that is definitely important that we go back and look through that structure and kind of reroot ourselves in that for the culture. And if I want to propose, I would say the fifth element that isn't talked about as much is knowledge. I think we need to take a big investment in knowledge right now. Just like we were saying, if we connect both old, young communities all over the place and equip each other with that knowledge, then honestly, I mean, we could be a superpower in what? So it wouldn't even take that long. I know they say Rome wasn't built in a day, but I feel like if we just all click, it just literally that'd be it. And then just learning how to not only create like organizations and just continue to build with each other, but we've got to take an honest look at ourselves and just really know like where do we want to head with this stuff. And if we don't continue these conversations like this, then yeah, we'll be headed for self-destruction. And all the different roots and thorns and things that's in this garden of hip hop. If we don't really tend to that, then you'll see not it being threatened, but you be seeing it being taken out to a point where, like, again, we don't have 0% of control, because then we don't have no percentage in the game. So definitely keep the independent part, but also let's teach the game. So then after that, we can spread the wealth.
Nah, hey man, guys, thank you very much, man, for your insights, man. Like, yo, it does mean a lot. Like, yo, like this episode right here in particular, I'll say this as my final thought. I agree with everybody here. You know what I'm saying? But like from where I'm standing, I'll be honest with you. Like the young people need to respect the essence. I remember seeing a video of this producer. I'm gonna call him Dick Rider because he's a dick rider, and I'm gonna tell you why. He's a dick rider, the new style. This asshole decided to go on social media and say, you know what, boom bap should be destroyed. We don't need no more boom bap. Why everybody on boom bap? You stupid motherfucker. I hope you watching this. Boom bap is the reason. Boom bap is the epicenter of the production of hip hop to the shit we talk. If you make a beat, all right, like most of these trap beats are boom bap based. The only thing you're doing is speeding up the tempo. That's it. I'm saying for those who know, hold on. For those who know production, hold on. For those who know production, you know, say Steph, you know production. John,
Yes.
you probably seen your mans in do production. We all know how to make beats here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe except for Eric, but Eric probably been around somebody that made a beat. What I'm saying is a hip hop beat. You know what I'm saying? It originates from boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Boom bap used to be called fat back in the day, like blues jazz. You know what I'm saying? And for this dickhead to sit there and say some shit like boom bap needs to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Boom bap shouldn't exist.
But I think stuff like that is coming from, you got people saying that that trap music should be destroyed and drill music should be destroyed. So that's what I'm saying. Niggas is going back and forth because we're not together.
but I'm not.
Exactly what I'm saying. That's what creates things like that happens. Because for that, I've seen a bunch of, I don't want, trap music is garbage. Trap music is this. If you listen to enough trap music, you're gonna hear something you like. You listen to
Of course.
music, you'll hear something you like. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It's just that people are they're not even, they're just tuned out. They don't even want like the idea of it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. For those who really don't know the history of drill music was originally started in England.
Yes,
They had that sound before Chicago. Chicago just brought it to the worldwide audience here in the United States, but it was originated in England. Shout out to England. I know you got the what happened?
It had similar similar sounds to what you call it, juke music in Chicago. Like the beats are very similar. So I think that's why.
No, I know. You're 100% right.
Yeah, I agree with you. It started in the UK. Oh, and what's up, Andy La Loca? Your sister's here.
Oh man, D-Love, peace. What's going on, man? Oh, she had mimosas. All right, I hope you got drunk. So like, getting drunk.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, John, you're right, and I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But they have to know what they're talking about. Like, you have to understand. Your drill.
We need to be. We need that dialogue. I wanted.
I was gonna come to that. I was gonna come to that. I was just slowly making a build up and shit. But anyway, I'm just saying we do need. No, not like that. Like
he's over the threshold for this episode. You are over.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. We over the threshold.
You're over the threshold.
I don't give a fuck. When I start giving a fuck, I'm crazy. What do you expect? Anyway, getting to the point. You have to. Thank you. I'm like that. I don't give a fuck. So, like I was saying, man, you have to know the essence. You have to know, what you're talking about. You have to gain that knowledge, and that's why the old heads are there. So you won't have to say no stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the elder producers are there, because the elder producers know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around a lot of producers to know the music. Like, my father was a blues musician. You know what I'm saying? So music runs in my family. My son is a trumpet player for a jazz band.
What is his band's name?
I don't know yet. But like I said, when I know, y'all know.
You owe me a chopped cheese.
Another chopped cheese? Damn. So how many chopped cheese I'm gonna buy you?
Yes. For every episode, you don't know this dude's fucking band name. Every episode.
My son's band name.
Yes.
My son's band name. All right.
Yes.
Not every fucking fuck out of here. Anyway, so like I'm saying,
that's $20 right there. That's $20 right there.
What is that like?
No, actually, $8-9. $8-9. $8-9. I don't owe you for shit. Like, you get one, and that's it.
Okay. Right.
Matter of fact, since you want to build some vegetarian shit, no, not yet. No, I got you. Dr. Squat Soap, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna get a mail to your house.
All right. Do you know mine?
So
you don't know mine.
No, text me.
We'll do it after the show, guys.
Yeah, we do it after the show. Yeah, so you fucking my shit up, man. Anyway, now we heard you owe. Oh, damn. Really, chicken and beef?
Yes. Tell them chicken.
You know what? Matter of fact, chicken and beef. How about a chopped chicken? All right, fuck out of here.
No,
pretty good.
Fuck that shit. Chopped cheese.
No, I was saying chicken and beef because chicken and beef. Anyway, listen. My point being is this: you like one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. We both have to respect each other's differences. You know what I'm saying, within hip hop, because if not, this divide is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you know what I'm saying. Let's be realistic. What culture are we gonna have to save? Because right now it's slowly destroying us. You know what I'm saying? With the elders being here and the young cats being here, you know what I'm saying? You have to respect boom bap like we respect drill and trap and all that other shit. As long as there ain't no mumble rap, because that mumble shit is bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always gonna hit on mumble rap. Fuck out of here. But
really
like,
came out of good out of him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like the only mumble rap nigga that we know is Designer. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
is he mumble? Is he considered mumble? I don't know.
No,
he was considered mumble rap.
Future is the only one I listen to that makes mumble rap. He's the originator, but he does it well. To me, he does it well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
wait a minute.
you know what? You're right, Future.
What's that dude? The one from Atlanta that got arrested recently because he was doing that whole Young Thug is technically mumble rap, right? Cause I can't understand a word that man said.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And man, my lifestyle. The only thing I understood was my lifestyle. That was it.
Sounded like Eddie Murphy and like being buckwheat.
And I was saying, like, what the fuck? Like, y'all niggas really love this shit? Like, no, but the production of that beat is crazy. But anyway, guys, I would say like this, man. We need to respect the elements. We need to respect hip hop in general. You know what I'm saying? Young and old. We do need to come together and try to find a common solution to this uncommon problem. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we have shows like this. This is why Randumb Thoughtz exists. So Randumb Thoughtz Talk Series exists. So we could go ahead and try to play our part to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying? So thank you to Ike P the God. Thank you to John Jigg. Thank you to Notes for coming in. You know what I'm saying? And of course the panel, you know what I'm saying, we here. Join us next time. Well, this wraps up this episode for Randumb Thoughtz. Join us next time as we talk, was it episode 4-9, another child support episode. Yes, we will take a step back into fucking child support.
That sounds like I need to be on that one too.
Hey, you more than welcome to come back.
Always welcome. Come through.
You always welcome, John. Fuck it. You want to come next week? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna be talking some real shit about child support. I'm gonna talk about the hatred of child support. I'm gonna talk about how much I hate going to the Queen's family court. And every time I go there, I gotta throw up or go to the bathroom some shit because I don't like being there. B. Word to my mom. I'm gonna have funny stories. I just want to let you know.
Is that where the guy was looking at you in the bathroom and asking you questions while you peeing?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't asking me questions. He just said Disney said, I told you. He said he was like, yo, you get you get fucked in this place, man. No jelly, no roses, no first date, just right up the ass. Like
in the bathroom, he's telling you that?
Yes.
I would have walked out. I'm like, yo, nah, we not
No, hold on. How can I walk out? How can I walk out when I have my thing in my hand? I'm pissing. Like, I almost pissed on this leg. So fucking around. I was laughing so hard. Like
he just said you got fucked in this place. You're not walking out.
What?
He just said you get fucked in this place, and you're not walking out of the bathroom. I'm walking peeing on the floor, man. I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm like, I'm getting out of here.
Get the fuck out. What? You can't be a fucking dick in your hands. Stuff it back in. Get the fuck out.
Pee on the floor and walk your ass out there, man. Leave a trail.
Can I finish? Can I finish
in this episode?
Well, I know, right? Yo, guys. So that's our time for today, man. Join us next week for that. And yeah, so check this out for Ike P, John Jigg, Notes, Famous Ramos, the vampire from Brooklyn, my man Advis, Stephanie Gale. This is your boy, the LYR to the ICS, signing off. Peace. Oh man.
When you live in a poor neighborhood, you're living in an area where you have to have poor schools. When you have poor schools, you have poor teachers. When you have poor teachers, you get a poor education.
Hey yo, I'm coming from a place where the killers smile on your face and the robbers don't give a fuck, they just wanna know where to safe. Kids playing with guns, they can't play where it's safe. But when niggas gotta eat, they gon' do whatever it takes. I was losing before I won, but I knew it was more to come. Surrounded by all the drugs, the shooters with all the guns. Brother brothers just coming home, they locked or on the run, and these youngins can't even fight, rather shoot you before they run. Cops is wild aggressive, it's narcotics and weapons and a bunch of broken dreams. This shit is kinda depressing. So many fallen soldiers deserve honorable mention, and they got the nerve to say that my neighborhood is progressive. I'm a product of the soil, the crack, rock, and the foil. Dirty cops that say if you pay me, then I'll ignore you. Bitches that set you up, niggas try to destroy you. The homies you call watching your back, better be loyal, I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck what you going through right now, little homies. You bigger than what you going through, nigga. If you on them perks, you fucked up, shit ain't right for you right now. You living conditions, nigga, you bigger, that's not you.
See, when that paper get to slowing up, it's no place to go but up. Find a town, niggas wanna shop, then we open up. Catch a couple fiends round town, let them know what's up. And if them local niggas want smoke, we gon' roll them up. Living off the land, I get it off my hands. Watching out for the force, the long arm of the man. Always in it to win it, I give it all that I can. Used to that quiet money, I did it all for the gram. Niggas playing, I can never accept why a hustler would wanna tell on himself just for the acceptance of others. The next follower will probably be the next one to touch it. Don't trust none of these females except for your mother. A product of the soil, the crack, rock, and the foil. That murder that make the streets so hot it start to boil. Bitches set you up and niggas try to destroy you. Them niggas you call watching your back, better be loyal, motherfucker.
And y'all probably don't understand because y'all young, but this system and the way this structured is so scared of y'all because they saying if these niggas ever turn that light cut onto their head, we in trouble because they the most fearless motherfuckers that ever walked the planet Earth. These young black brothers in the ghetto.